Welcome, Capricorn, to your weekly timeless ghetto reading by Sapphire Queen 999. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. If you're returning, then glad to have you back. Let me remind everyone that these are general messages, that these messages are intended for entertainment purposes only, so that they may or may not resonate with you at this time, Capricorn. Also, keep in mind that these messages are timeless messages, so that they may be clarifying something that occurred in your past, or something that may be happening in the now, or something that has yet to come. Okay, so let's get right to it. If you've been here before, then you know that I like to get your reading by picking up energies from your recent past, present, and near future. I also like to set an oracle card in the beginning of each timeline in order to give it a mood, but I'm going to skip that this time, Capricorn. But at the end, I will still give you what I call the overall energies that I read from, looking at the bottom of the deck cards. Okay, so let's get right to it, Capricorn. So for your first three cards in the recent past, you have the Eight of Wands, followed by the Sun card, followed by the Three of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Capricorn, is that some communication came your way, and this message, whatever it was, phone call, meeting, was something that made you very hopeful and happy, and something that you believe was going to heal a broken heart situation that you were releasing from. So let's move on to your next three cards. So for your next three cards, you have the Devil, followed by the Eight of Wands, followed by the Fool card. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that this is you, Capricorn, in your power. And you know that unless you make things clear to this person that you want to take this leap with, by communicating what it is that you want, what it is that you expect out of this connection, you know that this connection is not going to turn out to be anything good. It's just going to be something toxic, something that you're going to feel codependent to and addicted to and hard to break free from. So that's why it's very important that whatever feelings you're feeling right now at the moment, being that this connection is still new, that you communicate that with your person as soon as possible, so that you can move forward and take this leap of faith into a new beginning. So let's move on to the next three cards, which are your last three cards for the recent past. And we have the Page of Wands, followed by the Ace of Swords, followed by the Page of Swords. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, you decided to take fast action towards verbalizing your truth. And you explain to your person that even though they may be immature for certain situations, that, truth and honesty and loyalty is something that you don't play with. Something that you don't, take for granted. And that you expect to be, in an honest relationship to 100%, because that's the only way that you guys could give each other solace. Okay, so let's move on to your first three cards in the present energy. First three cards in the present, we have the Three of Cups, followed by the Three of Cups, followed by the Eight of Wands. So I'm getting that, this person that you're dealing with, they're gonna wanna push forward with a union, and that you two are gonna feel that this connection is, that strong that you two are gonna want to pursue a true union. And you guys are gonna make sure that y'all communicate this to one another as soon as possible, because y'all wanna hurry up and get together. That's how much y'all want each other and desire each other, that y'all dying to be able to be given the opportunity to actually be one. So let's move on to your next three cards. So for the next three cards, we have the Nine of Cups, followed by the Four of Swords, followed by the Wheel of Fortune. And what I'm getting out of this energy, Capricorn, is that you were very happy, but you still felt that, there was one thing missing, something, there was still something you needed. And you started wishing for it. But even though you were wishing for this 10th cup, you decided that, you weren't going to stress over it. And you were going to take it as easily as possible. You were going to stay cool, calm, and collected. Because you know that once you manifest this thing is going to come really fast in order to make a change within your life and maybe your person's life too, Capricorn. So let's move on to your last 3 cards in the present. So for your last 3 cards in the present, you have the 10 of Wands, followed by the 7 of Wands, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that, you came into this connection feeling defeated because in your previous relationships, you've been really shitted on. You've been really hurt. And all you ever get out of these relationships that you've been in is just to walk out with the experience that you learn throughout your time with them. And with this 7 of Wands, what I'm getting is that you have your guards on high defense. You're quick to snap because you're tired of being hurt. And, you're quick to want to, fight and advocate for yourself if need be, because you're not going to allow anyone to stand in your path of being able to reach this new beginning of stability, this new beginning of family, this new beginning of abundance, of success. So let's move on to your first 3 cards in the near future energy. For your first 3 cards in the near future, we have the 7 of Swords, followed by the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the 10 of Pentacles. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that the minute you chose to walk away from, playing games or even entertaining someone who may be about games, you were able to, have a new beginning of stability with someone who made you feel grounded and made you feel safe and, was able to offer you more than what you came in with. And with this 10 of Pentacles, it just goes to show that, this person was able to help you meet your overall goals of being happy, being a part of a family, and, being successful and abundant. Not just financially, but, just with love and, having loved ones around. So let's move on to your next 3 cards in the near future. So for your next 3 cards, you have the King of Swords, followed by the Temperance, followed by the Death card. And what I'm getting out of this energy is that you made sure that before you went into this relationship that you searched for truth, that you verbalized what it was that you wanted to be put on the table. And, you didn't just wait for your person to come and bring it to you. You made sure you looked for it. You made sure you looked for all the facts that you needed in order to ease your doubts. And you did that, by taking your time and getting to know this person on a deeper level. Getting to know who, where they chill, who they chill with, what are their likes, their dislikes. And that's how you was able to, obtain your truth, what you were searching for. And once you was able to, understand your person well, Capricorn, you decided to put everything that had you feeling all fucked up in regards to the connection to death in order to be able to move forward and transform to this happy person that you're entitled to be, for the simple fact that, you've been putting in work and you've been patient. Okay, so let's move on to your last 3 cards in the near future. So for your last 3 cards, you have the 2 of Wands, followed by the 9 of Pentacles, followed by the Hierophant. So what I'm getting out of this, Capricorn, is that, you made a decision to move forward with this connection. And even though you were standing resilient, looking fly as ever, and being successful and doing, your thing as independent, you still chose to join this connection with this Hierophant because you felt that you and this person had a lot of things in common and that this person made you feel like you were the one and they were the one. You guys were one, basically. That this was like a real soulmate, divine union. And with the Hierophant, I'm getting that you may be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn. Okay, so let's move on to your bottom of the deck overall energies. For the bottom of the deck, your first card is the 2 of Pentacles. And with this Two of Pentacles, what I'm getting is that you had to make a decision in order to move forward with something that was going to help ground you, stabilize you, and, you know, bring you happiness. And with the Six of Swords, I'm thinking that you chose to move forward towards this person and this connection. And with the Four of Wands, I'm thinking that you chose to do that because you felt that this person was someone that you could probably, you know, end up marrying in the future if everything works out well and honesty remains on the table. Okay, so this is what I have for you guys this week, Capricorn. I hope that it resonated with you. If it did, don't forget to press the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to ring that bell so that you can know when the next reading is on. And, you know, if you took the ride with us and still felt that this message was not for you, you know, why don't you hit the share button and send this video over to another Capricorn who may resonate with it. Okay? So, it's always a pleasure. I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.